BD5 pilot with you out at the Hillsboro hangar on a Sunday, and I'm going to do some more testing. This time I'm going to take the Wagner heat gun that I've got. That'll give me a lower airflow, but with some heat. I'm going to see what kind of effects that has. I'm also going to move the location that I drive the drill on that drive system to the upper belt, see if I can get a little higher RPM and find out what that does. So I have my weather maker program running on the iPad, and I'm going to take a screenshot of what's happening on there to use, since the averages don't work out because it's too variable. There's other things that happen with the wind that make it unreliable. So you can see I have the heat gun ready to put air into that exhaust venturi, and I'm going to get it set up with the airspeed and the temperature that I want. So I'm probably going to not go above 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then what I'll be able to do is push that in half-inch increments, just a little further, just a little further, and then take pictures, screenshots, and see what kind of speed range I get. Okay, now I'll set up the heat gun. So that's set at 390. And there's the highest setting that the fan goes. So it's not very much. I might even lower the temperature because this is going to be more like the aircraft is idling. So let's use 300 degrees. And yeah, that's warm. I'm going to hit the start button here. There goes a picture at 1 inch. Going a little further. Instantly snow. Oh, wow, as this heats up, considerable difference. But that 1 inch mark, that's the one that it likes. All right, I'm going to cool this off. And now we're going to set the drill up. And I'm going to see if I can drive it off of that upper location. And not without some mods. So I'm going to shut off the camera, make some mods, and then come back. Okay, so I've got this idea working. I'm going to hit the start button, hook the drive up. Probably won't be able to get a picture of this one though. Let's try that again. Interesting. Starts to pull air and then it stops. I'll have to figure out why. So there goes another plan that didn't work. Well, I figured out why it didn't work. As I start to bring the RPMs up, I would see the effect on that exhaust Venturi, but then as the aircraft started to spin the propeller even faster, I would actually feel the flow coming to me, and then that open engine cover would negate. It would pick up a vacuum from the wind passing by, and then I'd no longer get an effect through the Venturi. So I have to figure out how to block all of that off, or just get the engine installed and I can test it that way. So I'll tell you what was interesting to me. Initially, getting that spraying air in there at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, I saw 2.6 miles an hour or 2.6 knots um, on the reading. But once the temperature started to have an effect in that tunnel, and I had the unit set right at about an inch, inch and a quarter, the opening into there, it's like the air just shot up. I got a 53 knot reading that would hold consistent with that position and the heat. So my head's spinning over that right now. So can't wait to see how this actually works when I get it all hooked up. BD5 Pilot is out for now because I'm back home working on wiring.